My favorite gift is from Kylie. She submitted. So I liked a tweet from Kevin Nealon the other day, who is now doing paintings. I don't know if you're aware of this, but on Twitter, he has painted a bunch of celebrities in a very creative way, and he was releasing them in like almost like a sweepstakes kind of style. Like you submit your name and email or whatever, and if your email gets picked, you get a chance to buy the prints. And Kylie won one of them. So I'm going to be getting an original Kevin Nealon print.
The best gift that I got was from Taylor, but it gives away things that we're trying to keep in-house. So not going to say it. And I love you, Tay, but Austin got me a great gift as well.
So Swift's good gift givers.
They are great. They are great gift givers. Oh, Patrick Mahomes got the rest of the offense, some PlayStation 5s and a portable PlayStation like a suitcase that has a screen and an area you could put the PlayStation. It's like a portable like gaming suitcase. From Poga. Yeah,
that's cool. I really hope my girls get into video games, because I have not ever. I mean, we moved into this house in 2018, and I've never hooked up a video game console. Like, I miss playing video games, and I just don't have the time to really do it.
You know, it's a fun one for everyone.
What's that?
Mario Party.
Mario Party would be nuts. They would lose their minds playing some Mario Party.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you feel more comfortable that I could maybe dunk in a few weeks, or get better at shooting?
In a few weeks? Oh, boy. Is that what we're calling that? All you need is a few
30
weeks.
days.
30 days. 30 days what I'm going for.
I told him he had to lose at least 20 pounds and get the technique down perfectly.
I think you need to start with like a tennis ball. Then you get the tennis ball, you go to like a volleyball, then you go to a basketball. I mean, don't ask me. I obviously don't dunk.
Are you dunking?
Heck no. I could maybe like grab the rim, but like I just shoot threes and that's good.
Back to New Heights, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a Wondery show brought to you by Nike. That's right. Yeah. I'll let Jason get into what we got coming up on this show, but you're not going to want to miss this. I'm Travis Kelch. This is my big brother Jason out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio. We got the ESPN Zone rocking this week. One of our childhood favorites. Subscribe on YouTube, Wondery Plus, wherever you get your podcasts, and follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with one S for fun clips throughout the week. And now I hand it over to Jason to tell you exactly what we got in this week's episode.
90%, we got another amazing episode. First, we're going to catch up on what we've been doing since the last week. We recorded one. And also, we're going to look ahead to the final week of the NFL season. Also, we have somebody known to probably everybody in the country at this point. Caitlin Clark is here, making her second appearance on the podcast. Yep, we're going to talk about her new Nike ad, her signature shoe, and so much more. Why don't we get into some of that right now? How about a little bit of that new news?
New news!
Hey, yo. New news is brought to you by Nike.
And this is why.
Joining us today for a special edition of New News is the 6-foot guard from Iowa. She's the all-time leading scorer in NCAA history, the first overall pick in the 2024 WNBA draft. She's a two-time WNBA All-Star, 2024 WNBA Rookie of the Year, the 2024 Time Magazine Athlete of the Year, and she is the first and now last guest of New Heights in the 2025 season. 92%ers, please welcome back to the show, Caitlin Clark!
I'm back.
Let's go.
She's back.
I'm honored you guys brought me back on. I must have not been too bad the first time, I guess.
You already know. It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Permanent invite.
Yes, please jump on whenever. Let's talk some Nike. We're honored to be a part of your Nike launch, being a part of the commercial that is. How's it feel? How's it feel to finally have it all out there? And I know it was a long time coming.
Definitely a long time coming. Like, been in the works for quite some time. And obviously this is kind of launching like a whole year where my shoe eventually will come out. Wearing it on the court this coming season. So
nice. That's
probably what I'm most excited for, but like just getting the people more excited with the logo, and obviously I already have some merch out, which you're proudly rocking, which I appreciate. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's so exciting. And a lot of the people that were obviously in the commercial, you two, and Travis Scott was in it. My college basketball coach was in it. And then just some other people that have kind of like been huge fans throughout my career, or, you know, have been a part since I was either in high school or now professionally. So I felt like the ad was like very me. So that was super cool. And it was fun to shoot, and, you know, just really thankful that everybody was a part of it, and especially you guys. So you made it fun. You brought the energy.
Yeah. Jason can't make a jump shot to save his life. He's actually,
you are out of your mind.
Next time we need to get you guys on the real basketball court. That's what would have made it funny. You're like out there actually.
You already know.
All right. It's funny you mentioned this, because recently I got into a basketball court for the first time in like 20 years. I'm on a mission to be able to dunk, Caitlin. I've never been able to.
No, he's been doing this. This mission has been 30 years running.
We have video footage. Brandon, do we want to play that now?
Yeah, let's see what we got.
Oh, gosh.
This is going to be hilarious.
I'm Jason Kelsey.
And this is Jackass.
I'm going to try and dunk a basketball.
I can't jump off of 1 foot to save my life.
I mean, you made it still, but that wasn't done.
It went in.
Oh, dude, you're not even touching the rim.
We got a ways to go.
We got a ways.
We got a ways. You have no
Look at that. I'm kind of up there.
Okay, that one's not as bad.
I'm a better 2 foot jumper. I can't jump off of 1 foot. I'm going to tear my Achilles.
You're a fundamental guy. We got to get you the right fundamentals. This is what
I wanted to ask. Are there techniques to jump higher? I mean, I don't know.
I think it's technically easier to jumping off of 1 foot than 2 feet. I think jumping off of 2 is probably harder.
You really drive. That's kind of like a high jumper. You really drive that other knee up, and it helps you like kind of catapult yourself up there. But I think we're out of. He has to do it by 2 because he squats so much. Yeah, you're a power jumper.
It just hurts my ankle so bad trying to jump off of one leg.
He's got a bad ankle.
You're in danger.
Do you feel more comfortable that I could maybe dunk in a few weeks or get better at shooting?
In a few weeks? Oh boy. Is that what we're calling that? All you need is a few
30
weeks?
days.
30 days. 30 days what I'm going for.
Oh, gosh. Trav, can you still dunk, you think?
Are you kidding me? I go between the legs right now. No, not all like that. I can definitely dunk, though. I'll have that in the bag till I'm at least like 50, I think. Jason, I told him he had to lose at least 20 pounds and get the technique down perfectly.
I think you can do it, though. I think you need to start with like a tennis ball. Then you get the tennis ball, you go to like a volleyball, then you go to a basketball.
Okay. All right.
Work your way up. I mean, don't ask me. I obviously don't dunk. Heck no. I could maybe like grab the rim, but like I'm not anywhere close to that. I just shoot threes and that's good.
Shoot it from anywhere.
How easy is it for somebody to learn how to shoot who can't shoot? Just hypothetically speaking, not for myself.
Honestly, like, I feel like if you're willing to like learn, and like that's the problem I feel like with a lot of like young kids and like young basketball players, their form is like so jacked up, but like I feel like it's a pretty easy thing to pick up on like from a young age. So that's always what I tell like young kids, like make sure your form is always good, and then you like kind of work your way back. But that's what I would always say the most important is. And like I would get mad at my dad when I was a young girl because he wouldn't let me like just launch threes because like my elbows would be out like this. I'd be like throwing it like that because I wasn't strong enough, and then it like ruins your form, and then you have those habits like going on through the rest of your career. So, but I mean, if you're like willing to learn, and like I think that would be easier than learning to dunk if you like couldn't jump, like you're trying to like become explosive again, I guess. I feel like standing there and being like this would be a little easier.
All right, fair enough. I kind of shoot. I got that Sean Marion going on right now. Yeah. I got to get better at that. But
he either Sean Marions it or he just goes one hand. And honestly, he might be better.
One hand is impressive. That's really impressive.
One hand, top of the key. He knows he has the backboard if he throws it too long.
I don't know what to do with this left hand. It just feels awkward to me when it's involved with the basketball.
That's harder. So that's impressive, honestly.
This guy's insane. Let's get back to Nike though. I gotta ask some questions because I'm such a huge sneaker fan. You said that you're wearing the new kicks coming up this season.
Yeah.
I honestly, for everyone that doesn't know like the process that goes into like making the sneakers, like how long in advance has it been, or like when does it all start? Do they come to you with a shoe, a bunch of shoes? Do you kind of get to tweak them here and there? How is that process?
Yeah, I think it's honestly been like probably one of the coolest things I've got to do since. Honestly, the process started at the end of my senior year when I was at Iowa because I was deciding what shoe company I was going to go with. And I talked to Nike, Adidas, and Under Armour, and they all offered me a signature shoe, obviously some faster than others. And, you know, everybody knows Nike makes the best product. It just kind of takes a little bit longer. And so I grew up wanting to be a Nike athlete. Every kid does. Nike, Jordan, like that's that's the premier brand, and everybody knows
the custom
that.
Kobe's, yeah.
Oh yeah, the custom Kobe's are fine. I sent like Harry and some of your friends some. They're like, how do we get the? I was like, I got you. But no, I mean, it's probably been like a year and a half now of like figuring out what exactly I want. And I think probably the most challenging part of it is like you want it to be unique, but at the same time, like I have to be comfortable wearing it. So I think we kind of like, you kind of take what you know you're comfortable in. Like obviously I play in a lot of Kobe's, but I don't, at the same time, I don't want it to be a Kobe. I want it to be something very unique to me and a little bit different. And I think for myself, like, you know, I kind of think about like what's kind of been important to me when I think about like shoes or sneakers. And I think like just the chaseability of them, and like you want a certain sneaker or like you want a certain colorway. So I think that's like going to be probably the most fun part. Like, okay, great. Like you have like the mold of the shoe and like what it is and the technology that's in it. But more so, I think I'm more excited about like making the certain colorways or collabing with certain brands or whatever it is. I know I definitely got a Chiefs colorway on the way, or PE or something. Maybe we can get Andy Reid to like coach in them at some point or something.
Are you kidding me?
Or we can turn into a cleat, or we get something like that.
Oh, but listen, you're speaking to me now. I'm game. It's so cool because a lot of like you're doing exactly what like I've always dreamed of doing in terms, because everybody that plays a sport or definitely is a hooper like dreams of having a signature shoe. Like it is the coolest shit ever. But I remember LeBron came out with his first signature shoe, and it was like he had this Hummer in high school, the notorious Hummer, and he kind of like shaped or like made the shoes kind of resemble a Hummer's like look and model and everything like that. Like when it comes down to like it being true to you, I can't wait to see exactly what this thing looks like. And you already know I'll be the first one in line to get them.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be cool. And it's crazy because LeBron's on shoe 23 now, which is like crazy to think about how long his signature line has lasted.
I know, it's crazy, and I've gotten all 23 of them.
You don't see like a lot of signature cleats in football, do you? Really? Like it's not really the same. Like Trav, you wear like your own PEs, like Jordan PEs, right? Don't you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Shout out to Jordan. I think those fit my game the best just because I grew up in that like Jordan era of like, I kind of like that mid to high top, like boot kind of feel, you know, save the ankles, protect the ankles.
Yeah. Seriously,
but it's ironic how like a lot of like LeBron's made his way to the football field. Right. Jordan's made his way to the football field. It's kind of like the basketball players kind of run that world of like what's on your feet, and it's always been because of, you know, how good you guys are on the court.
How much goes into the technology? I am curious about that, because that's one thing that I get frustrated a little bit with, like cleats, modern cleats. Sometimes I'm like, man, I wish these things grab better. I wish they had a different mold on the bottom of them. Like, were you super involved in that process as well?
Yeah, for sure. And like, obviously I'm pretty like picky about what I wear. Like I like a certain two Kobe models. So like I knew whatever I was going to put in my own shoe, it need to be like the equivalent of that technology or even better. And it's going to be even better. I'm not going to say exactly what it is, because I think it'll get people excited about it. And I think even like the Chinese market, like I was talking to some people at Nike, like over in China, like they'll cut open the inside of the Kobe's and like show people the technology that's on the inside of the shoe, because they're like, that means a lot to them. Like they want to know what they're getting out of the product.
Right.
Wow.
So I thought that was like really fascinating.
Cut that open? That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. So it better be made well, but it will be.
I was about to say.
I've seen some videos where they'll like cut them in half, and you can like look at like a complete cross section of the whole thing.
So there's like a couple Kobe's that they have only the technology in like the heel of your foot and not the forefoot of your foot. And I can like tell a huge difference when I play in those. Like it feels like I'm running on hardwood. So like I've really struggled to wear those, but for other people, they obviously love them. But for me, it's like, no, I need that technology everywhere. So that's honestly been a huge part of, you know, the process and the creation of the shoe is like it being comfortable and exactly kind of what I need. And the technology that we're going to put into it isn't anything that they've ever put into a basketball shoe before. So I'm really excited about that.
That's exciting.
It really is amazing how much one shoe works for one person, but it doesn't work for another. Like Nike switched the bottom of their cleat, maybe 2018, Trav? When did they start going to that new mold?
Gosh, you're putting me on the spot. They're all tying together right now.
2019, 2018, whatever. Anyways, they went to like a new mold, and I'm like, man, there's just something that feels a little bit off. And I like went and had my foot like 3D analyzed.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, do they scan your guys' feet for the cleats, or how's that work?
So they have that technology available, and I went to that. I had never used it, and they said actually your foot is geared more towards this like 2015 cleat that they kind of stopped making. And I went back to that. I was like,
so they had to dig some up in the storage unit so you could
they were searching equipment rooms like this. I was wearing this cleat up until like 2024.
That's crazy.
And then I'd have to take them to a cobbler in South Philly who would have to re-glue it because the glue was starting to rot out on these things.
Oh, Jason went full on custom. Like he got his own
he had to retire because they didn't have any more cleats.
That's exactly.
You still got those things in the garage if the Eagles need one game out of them.
You still got them.
Yeah. You still got
Stop.
What did you guys collect the most of? I know, like Trav, you collected a lot of shoes growing up. Like, what were you like? What did you like the most, or like what was something you kind of always wanted to get? Or what's your favorite pair of shoes you've ever owned?
I was just going to get into. I didn't want to get into too much about your shoe because it's still the excitement of everyone, the drop and everything. But my favorite shoe ever was the Marty McFly. When they came out with the self-tying and just the whole boot and finally bringing that to life, knowing that it was in the future back in the 80s and like they actually made that mold. It was like my first purchase when I got a check. I was like, went online, great. Like Marty McFly's Nike size 13 because they did make a size 14. And I'm just like, where are they? And I grabbed them, and I still got them. Still got them. This thing still light up on me and everything.
I'm what some people might call shoe ignorant. I don't know anything about shoes.
You just wear whatever you get for free. I like that.
That's what it was. I wore sandals, and then my mom got me. The only time I ever cared about what I wore, she got me 2 pairs of Skechers, and I wore these things into high school, and never again have I ever worn a pair of Skechers.
Did they light up?
They did not light up. And I got clowned so bad. And then I immediately went out and bought some Timberland boots because everybody was saying
He's been rocking Tims ever since.
Rocking the Tims. That's great. That's hilarious. From Skechers to Tims. That's quite the switch up.
I was like, I got to fix this public image right now. This is not good.
My original love for kicks came in the Jordan era. I remember wearing the 14s, the Jordan 14s in like middle school travel league basketball. And then when Bron came out with everything, being a Cleveland kid and seeing him actually play in high school was crazy.
So you guys saw him live? Like how often?
I got lucky. One of our good friends, Andrew Brandt, and his mom had an extra ticket.
No way.
And I went down there and saw the thing
packed,
live.
Like it
was
full.
To the roof. It was it was like a whole like parade event outside. They had to like cut off the like streets around it. It was insane. It was awesome though. Yeah, he threw it off the backboard and threw it down, and the whole stadium or whole arena felt like it was about to rock.
I never saw him play live, but he was on all the time. Like even when he had a few of the games that were broadcast nationally when he was in high school, but even the other ones were on local TV, and it was like an entire event when he was in high school. Like everybody be talking about the next day. Did you see what LeBron did last night? And it was a crazy time in Cleveland for sure.
I got one more Bron story. So in high school, this is when I was in high school, he was going through his first couple years in the leagues, and his Bron 2s came out, and Bron 2s were iconic shoe. I still have so many pairs of them, but at that point I wanted to get like a pair that nobody had. And in my mind, I didn't really know the like sneaker market or like how things worked or anything like that. So I thought I was going to go out and get a pair that nobody had. And literally like there was only like 2 colorways that LeBron had officially came out with at that point. And I went online and I'm searching all on the web for like a LeBron 2. And I found this black and silver pair of LeBron 2s.
Were they fake?
Begged my mother to get them for me for Christmas. Walked into Heights High with them, and one of Harry's older brother Will actually came up to me. He's like, "Trav, let me see those things." He looked at them. Somebody from across the room. "Hey, Will, you think those are real?" And Will looked like, "Real fake?" I got smoked. Never wore them again. Mom asked me, "Oh, did everyone love your shoes?" I was like, "Yeah, they loved them."
They took them. They loved them so much.
The funniest part was I ordered a 14 and they were like a size 11. I was like, the whole time my feet were like this. And I was like, it was the worst.
That's hilarious. That's a great story.
That's the worst. This is so good.
Should we talk back on the basketball court a little bit?
Let's get into it.
So back on the court, Team USA practice. How you feeling?
It was fun, obviously, to get back out there. It had been a minute. So, like, it was just obviously a long and, like, tough year of reoccurring injuries. And, like, you guys know how that goes. Like, when you get one nagging thing, it kind of leads to another. So, it wasn't obviously how I envisioned it. And it stunk. But, like, we still kind of found a way. Like, our team, like, we had like 6 of our players go down with injuries. It was unreal, and we still had a great year. Made it to the semifinals, and yeah, we were like a game away from the finals, and so that was pretty impressive considering kind of what we went through. But it was a long process to like just get back on the court, because when you have like the groins and the quads and whatever you're dealing with, it's like you don't run for a while, so like it's weird like learning to run again in a way. And then on top of that, like going to like play versus the best players again, and like just getting tossed out back into the fire. But it was fun. Like, I mean, I probably wouldn't have wanted it any other way. Like, you get thrown back out there with the best players in the world, and you see like you're right where you were before you got hurt. And it was only 3 days, so it was cool. And it was at Duke, which is obviously one of the most historic basketball places ever. So that was a pretty cool thing too, and kind of kicks off like the next cycle for like preparing for the Olympics. And then we have the World Cup in 2026. So at the end of September. So we'll actually like pause the WNBA season, very similar like how we do when we have the Olympics right before the playoffs. And then we'll go play the World Cup, which technically the World Cup in the past has almost been harder for us to win because there's more teams that play in the World Cup than qualify for the Olympics.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's harder to win that. So hopefully I'm on the team for that. And obviously my goal is to be on the Olympic team in 2028. So it feels like it's far away, but it's probably actually way closer than it sounds.
It'll be here as soon as you know it, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe Trav, well, you could play flag football in 2028.
Hey,
you already know.
I can snap if they need a snapper. I will gladly snap the ball and do nothing.
Yeah,
I can snap too. So we'll be running for that job. We'll be competing for that job.
Do you guys think any like NFL players will actually like want to play or like try to play? Or
I think there's going to be a bunch that are going to want to.
A few of the receivers and DBs that have good like hand-eye and ball skills. I think those guys that have a good run at it. I don't know if the quarterbacks will entertain it. It's a different game at quarterback.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It does. There's definitely crossover, but it is a different sport. And I don't know. I think there's going to be a lot of guys that want to do it. And I think the NFL is going to embrace guys trying to play in it because it's only good for the league to see their players on a national scale like that. And we don't ever get that opportunity. But it is a different sport.
I think it'll be similar to the 3-on-3. You know,
sure.
yeah, like how who was? I think Jimmer was probably the biggest name in the 3-on-3.
He just retired.
Year.
It was his last Olympics. Yeah.
Shout out to Jimmer, man. Electric.
His game is perfect for that. Like fast, like can shoot it, like just quick. Yeah. But yeah, like you said, like completely different. 3-on-3 basketball is obviously only played in the half court, and there's no stopping. You literally play to, I think, a score or time, which is just way different than 5-on-5.
We see you in this picture with Cameron Brink rocking number 17.
I know.
Where'd the 17 come? Was that just a jersey that you get?
But
I was about to say for these practices,
17's not the best number ever. I wouldn't have picked that, but. So the players that like have been on the national team prior get to continue wearing their jersey, like that practice number jersey or their jersey, obviously until like they're done playing on the Olympic team or whatever happens for the next Olympics. And then all us newcomers, there was a lot of young people at that camp. We just get assigned a random number. I guess I got 17. Nobody asked me, but it was fine.
All right. So are you just stuck in 17 now in perpetuity though? Do you get to change it maybe in the future?
So if I eventually make the team, it's weird. Like, cause international basketball that I think it's 4 through 15. Those are the only numbers. So you have a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What?
Isn't that weird?
Wow.
Like you don't get to pick.
Is that real?
Yeah, well, at least for the United States. Yeah.
I did not know that.
So it's kind of cool because when I've played junior national teams in the past, we have like a bag tag, like a sticker on your backpack, and it says like all the players that have worn your jersey. So it'd be like,
so dope.
If you're number 6, it'd be like LeBron. I think he was number 6. Or like, and then you'd have the women's players and obviously all the men's players, which is really cool. You get to see who kind of has worn your jersey.
So this is not in honor of Phillip Rivers.
It's not, but how about that?
Sorry.
Is that not insane?
Electric.
You got to give him a lot of credit. And he was pretty good.
He's throwing touctouhdowns.
I was worried he was like going to pop an Achilles or...
No, you don't got to worry about old Phillip Rivers, man. That guy's tough as nails.
It was crazy. I mean, like when I first saw that online, I was like, oh, that's like got to be fake news. Like, because there's so much fake news out there these days.
It was definitely an AI clip in my mind, or I was just like, there's no way he's really about this. Somebody's being funny. And then it was.
And they should have won the first game he played in. at Seattle.
They were winning when he walked off the field.
Yeah, they made the kick, the long field goal. I turned the game off, actually, because I was watching the game. I was like, oh, that's great. Like, he won. Like, cool. What do you know? I, like, checked the box score on the ESPN app, and I'm like, oh, my God, that's a heartbreaker. That's so sad.
Sammy Darnold had other plans.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's had a great year, too. He's been really good.
Happy as hell for that guy, man. God, that Seattle team, we played them in the preseason, and I was just like, there's something about this team. They got this, like, you could just feel the energy and the juice and how much they loved playing the game.
Dogs.
Yeah, they got some dogs, and I was just like, man, there's something about this team. And then Jackson and Jangba just came to life out of like started looking like the most unstoppable receiver in the league.
Mm-hmm. So what are your guys' obviously the Chiefs were not in the playoffs, which is okay. We've had a great run.
It's not okay. It's not okay. But at this point it is what it is.
Jason, you can't say the Eagles. So what are your guys' takes on the playoff picture? What do you think is going to happen?
I really liked the Rams until last night. It was the first half was kind of the first weakness that we kind of saw from them.
Yeah.
To their credit, they did bounce back and almost end up winning it there at the end. But the Rams feel like they have the least questions of everybody that's in the playoffs. Like everything kind of has an answer. They're great on the offense. They're great on the defensive line. They run the ball well. They stop the run. Their quarterback is a proven, already won a Super Bowl and been around for a long time. So it's like, that's kind of the team that I think probably is the safest one.
Well, I got Matt Stafford as literally like my last pick in my fantasy draft, which was a steal. Because nobody knew he was going to play. Because remember, he had the back stuff.
Yeah, didn't do anything in the preseason.
Trav got me a lot of points this season, so I didn't get last. That was my only goal. It was a tough.
Didn't get last.
It was a tough fantasy year.
Getting smoked the past couple of years or what?
As long as I don't have to do the punishment, I'm fine.
Oh, wait, tell me, do you have a favorite? Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
Oh. I mean, I'm not cheering for anybody. I'm obviously, honestly, like, I'm a Drake May fan. I think he's been incredible. And like, I think the Patriots are, I mean, what is it? The NFC like they're all so good. The Niners are really good, but they're the most injured team, but they just still find a way to win, which is pretty crazy.
Very impressive.
I mean, I'll probably be like pulling for the Patriots, but I mean, I think the Rams are really good too. Sam Darnold seems like a good guy, so I could root for him too. But
I could root for all of them. You already know.
There's some I can't root for. Come on.
I can root for all of them, man.
I like that.
Especially, we got some good guys out
there. But the viewership's not going to be the same without the Chiefs. So how do you think the Eagles will do, Jason?
I think they'll do better than people expect. I mean, I know that the offense struggled in the second half last week, and it's struggled at times this season, but their defense is so good. And whoever they get in this first round, they're probably going to get a team that's, whether it's the Rams, who have said they're going to play their starters, or San Francisco, I think is the other team that will probably be it. There's a chance they could be the 2 seed and play Green Bay. They're going to get a team traveling from the West Coast all the way to the East Coast, and the Eagles are probably going to rest. So I kind of feel good about round one. I feel like they're so talented that they have a chance to beat anybody, especially
they got so much firepower on offense. It's just waiting to explode, man.
And they've won before, so they know how to do it.
Proven.
Speaking of quarterbacks, that like so much of it is like who can handle the moment really well, and he's proven that he can do it.
He shows the poise.
There's some guys that we're just kind of waiting to see.
I'm too intrigued to let this go. You said something about your fantasy league's punishment. What is it this year?
Okay, it was like you had options. You could do like a 17-hour bus ride, no phone. You could do
no phone on a bus.
Yeah, like you just have to sit there. Like,
take a book?
I don't know. I think you literally have to like just sit there. Like, can't do. But you had to take your phone because you had to live stream the whole thing on Instagram so everybody could watch to make sure you weren't doing anything.
Awesome.
So that's kind of you can get some entertainment out of the live stream itself.
And then the other option was like stand-up comedy and the IHOP the IHOP pancake challenge where you have to like eat a certain amount of pancakes.
Yeah.
So you had to do both of those. And then there was like one where you could like pay out a bunch of money. And be like, I'm not doing any of it, but I'm paying a bunch of money, and we can be done with it. But I think the person that lost is going to have to do the bus ride. So, yeah,
you got to make sure we know about that live stream.
Everybody tune in.
Yeah, for sure. It'll be very exciting.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to play a game that we have where you pick an NFL team. It's kind of randomized.
Yeah, we did this with Paul Rudd.
I don't really know what it's called. What's this called?
NFL Perry? I don't know.
NFL Perry?
I think it's weird. It's very.
I don't know. We did it with Paul Rudd. We both did it.
Yeah.
Let's give it a go.
Basically, you accumulate points by just picking the best fantasy year of. You have to go ahead, Jason. You might be able to.
No, you're nailing it. Yeah, you're trying to pick the best season of a player from whatever team shows up, and it's from when fantasy football started. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How long has fantasy football been around?
I think like the 90s. It seems like late 90s, early 2000s.
Early 2000s is when they're dating this back because there's a lot of players that we were hoping for that they didn't.
Travis picked Emmitt Smith, but it was not from like prime Emmitt Smith years.
Yes,
it was
so there
unfortunately,
you go.
Yeah.
And you have like positions, and you only get to pick one. Like, so if you have a tight end, let's say, and you pick like the Chiefs for that position, like you don't get to pick another tight end in a sense.
Yes.
But you get two flexes, so technically you can. I'm going to stop confusing you. I think the game explains itself.
Houston Texans. Oh, geez.
You also get one pass.
If you want to phone a friend too.
Yeah, you guys might have to help me out with this. Okay. Let's build it together. I'm trying to think.
So I'm thinking receiver. Trav, who do you think Houston Texans?
Maybe Andre Johnson, Arian Foster is a running back that might have had a bunch of touchdowns. Touchdowns are king. Touchdowns are king. Your flex, you can have a running back, wide receiver, or a tight end. So it's kind of like you want to. You kind of want to.
I feel like you want to save the flex positions a little bit because
I'm used to there being a defense on your fantasy team, which I obviously hated. I was just didn't the Texans usually have a good defense? They usually had a good defense. Yeah,
this year I think they're like one of the statistically like one of the best defenses since the year 2009. Like they have been very good.
Okay, you guys pick on this one. I need teams.
Andre Johnson.
All right.
Andre Johnson.
Oh man.
Ooh. Oh, that was a good one.
Not bad.
Buffalo Bills. Yeah.
You're a big Bills fan. Yeah. I know that, right?
I hate the Bills.
think early Josh Allen era, though. You can also go Josh Allen for quarterback, too. I mean, he's a fantasy.
He's a very good fantasy quarterback.
Okay, let's put Josh Allen at quarterback because if I do get the Chiefs, obviously I'm going to put Trav.
Gang.
San Francisco.
There's been a lot of good 49ers players, haven't there? There have
been, but
you got to think of
Christian McCaffrey at running back.
Ooh, McCaffrey. Do you already know? I was going to say
he racks up points.
Yes, he does.
Raiders.
See, that's the thing. Is it going Oakland too, or is it just Vegas?
This goes to Oakland for sure.
You guys got this one. I'm not as familiar with the Raiders. Trav should be, considering we've played them twice.
It's been a very rough go around for the Raiders since I've been in the league.
So you got running back. You'd be Marshawn Lynch was probably the best one, but he was better in Seattle.
Yeah, I don't know if his numbers are with the Raiders.
Have they had any good receivers over there?
Yes. Why can't I think of his name?
It's going to be a tough one if you can't think of his name.
I know.
Brock Bowers had a hell of a year.
I was going to say, Brock Bowers, he had a game where he had like 50 fantasy points, but I don't know how he's done the rest of the year.
He had like almost 200 yards and 3 touchdowns in that game. I don't know if that's going to be
that's probably not a
year's worth. Yeah. Last year he had a lot of.
We need somebody that's had a solid year. Should we pass? It's
not a bad pass.
You get one pass.
Who was the receiver on the when they won with Rich Gannon? Who was the receiver?
Tim Brown?
Yes. But
I don't know if Tim Brown's on here.
Let's pass. Yeah, I don't know when.
Pass.
Yeah. Well, we're not picking tight end. We're not picking tight end here.
Did you rig this?
You also got to think. You also got to think. You're probably going to get more out of Tyreek Hill in this situation.
No, we're not doing that.
You might not.
Put him on there.
Yeah.
Come on.
I just want to see what it is.
I know. Me too.
Ooh,
that's good.
Look at that.
Solid.
Almost the same as Andre Johnson.
Got to get more touchdowns.
All right, Commanders.
Oh, geez.
And we're looking for receivers or running backs or tight ends. I guess you can put a flex tight end in there, right?
Football team. Also football team.
I mean, McLaurin had a good year last year.
Clinton Portis. Who else?
Clinton Portis. That's a very good poll.
You guys are pulling some people I haven't heard of.
Clinton Portis, legend. He's a character.
Okay, you guys pick this one.
Jason, you got anybody else?
I think you're right. I think Portis in the flex is probably the right pick.
Ooh, that one's
Not
tough.
great. Not great. That
Not
hurt.
in the 300s is a tough.
It's not good.
I think
Philadelphia
his
Eagles.
best years were. I mean, you pick your poison here. You got a bunch.
Yeah, Jason, this is all you. You should be able to get us the most amount of points possible.
I'm trying to think
here.
of who scored the most touchdowns. Like, that's really what it comes
It's got
down
to
to.
be Shady, right?
Well, Shady is definitely a great choice. Terrell Owens is, I don't know what his touchdowns were, though. Deshaun, I got Philly and I took Hurts. Hurts was a good quarterback for this game.
Yeah.
I mean, running backs, I feel like get you the most points because they get the most touchdowns.
Deuce Staley? Brian Westbrook?
I think Shady. I think Shady's a good choice. Deshaun McCoy.
Let's see how many points he gets us.
Here we go, Terrell.
Do you want to go Terrell with wide receiver?
Let's get receiver out. Let's get receiver out. Let's go Terrell Owens.
All right.
Then we keep the flex alive. Oh my God! I've screwed us. I've screwed us.
No.
Chargers.
Who is Antonio Gates? No, LT.
LT. That's the easy one.
Sedanian.
That'll be a monstrous.
This
is going to be huge.
Does it beat the high score?
Is that a good score?
Oh, it is a very solid score. Very solid score.
Who is the high score?
Brandon. He plays this game all day, though. He knows exactly.
That's not
Brandon,
bad,
where did we go wrong, Brandon? Where did we go wrong?
Technically, Jake, I think, has got me beat by a little bit. I think the picks you might want to rethink would have been Andre Johnson. You could have gone Arian Foster, Terrell Owens. You should have gone Saquon.
Yeah, but Saquon,
Washington's
flex.
And you would
Saquon wouldn't have got
your flex is screwed up.
Saquon wouldn't have got as many points as LT though.
No. So it's kind of a pick your poison there. The tough one is when you get Washington. I'm just going to be honest. That's
Washington and the Raiders.
I think Terry McLaurin might have a little higher than Clinton Portis.
Yeah, that was the other name we threw out. Dang. All right.
The Kelsey pick's actually really good, though.
Is this just online? I'm going to make people start.
I was about to say, NFLperry.com.
Sorry, I've ruined your life. This is
I'm going to be like doing this all night.
There's multiple apps.
Is there a basketball version of
I
this?
think so.
There's got to be.
That's kind of fun.
Guy who made this game, I know you watched the show. Make a basketball one.
Yeah.
Right.
Jason, do you want to open that gift?
Jason, you want to open the gift?
Can I open the box you sent us on Christmas?
Yes.
Is that all right? I think technically, I was told I was supposed to open this on Christmas, but I screwed that up. So I figured, let's open this right now live on air.
Oh, yeah.
You should have had your girls open it for you.
Girls!
Are they getting into any sports yet or anything?
So they've done soccer. Gymnastics is the one they like the most right now.
Soccer is like always the first sport that kids play. Like just go send them out there and like run around.
I feel like early on you're trying to do like coordination, right?
Get them in the grass.
Like dance, gymnastics, run around, kick a ball. We got like one of the, what are those? What are like the little Papa shots? We've done that.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
That's cute.
Have they gotten their first field hockey stick yet? Is the question.
Oh, field hockey. Isn't that huge in Philly, isn't it?
Yeah. Kylie is a huge.
Iowa actually had a really good field hockey program.
Really?
Yeah. Which is like shocking, but like, yeah, huge. Like we're always ranked like top 5 in the country. So
Top five.
I've been to a few field hockey games in my day. There you go. Nice
Beach
little
bag. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Love anywhere.
All this guy does is go to the beach.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh.
I know.
time out. Friendship bracelet? Yes.
Let's go. This guy's never been this hyped for a president in his life.
Yeah, they got the hoop in there. There we go.
Oh, let's go. You can just put that at 10 feet, work on dunking on that.
This is right up my alley, too.
There we go.
Talk about one-hand shots. So we're going to put it right in the dog crate. Ow!
Brick.
Come on.
It's a brick.
Boo!
Over the shoulder.
See, this is when the one hand,
Top of the key.
this is when the one hand matters more because you don't shoot a Papa shot with 2 hands. You just
Ben, you want to take a shot? It's a gift from our friend Caitlin. Come on,
come
here.
on, take a
Come on,
shot.
Ben. Come on, Benny. Oh, she's running. Wyatt!
Jesus.
Wyatt!
He's got reinforcement.
We need somebody to come down and shoot a basketball.
We need. It's a must.
Oh my gosh, you are wearing the perfect attire. Come down here.
Oh no.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Show off your form.
Let's see it. Why?
Oh,
Oh.
Got their muscles going.
Oh, that's right, like my daddy. One hand. Go.
Just,
Come on, one hand.
just like firing at it.
Oh, come on. Go back to the two hands. Come on, you got it. You got it, girlie.
Did you make it?
Yeah, I think it rimmed out. Oh, that was awesome, though. That was a close one.
Full on baseball chuck. You're doing great.
You're killing it.
Let's go.
There we go.
Nice job, Y.
That was awesome.
Nice. You're the best, Y. Adorable.
She's got a future, Jason.
So we'll just cut that up to where we only see that last shot, and that's that's how the magic
Well,
works.
this is what we're going to be doing the rest of the night. So
Oh, that was cute.
The
full
right
dress.
arm, the rocket of an arm, though. She's got it. I can see it. She's got the talent.
yeah, no. Kylie can throw a ball. We were on the beach. She might have a better arm than I do. It is crazy.
Those rotator cuffs.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you very much, Caitlin. Did you have a good Christmas?
I did. I was in Florida with my family, so we were just down there chilling, hanging out. So it was nice to get in some warm weather and taking a little time off after the USA basketball stuff I had. And now I'll just pick back up and get ready for the season. I guess it's going to be here in a couple months. So, and you guys are welcome to a game anytime.
Come on now.
Oh, absolutely.
You know we're there.
Yeah.
You know we're there.
Absolutely.
Rocking the CC1s on the hardwood.
That's right.
Let's go.
I got to get the CC1 so I can dunk. That's what's
That's what you're missing.
That new
That's what you're
technology.
missing. You need that new technology. It's just going to spring you up there, Jason.
Perfect. Let's go.
Exactly.
Well, we appreciate you jumping on with us. Can't wait to see the CC1s. And everybody go check it out on Nike right now. Wishing you the best of luck.
Thanks for having me.
Dude, Caitlin is so awesome. She gets it.
Best.
And I can't wait for the CC1, baby. Let's go.
Come on now. I'm going to need him. I got to be able to dunk. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it without him. All right. That wraps up New News brought to you by Nike. Thank you to our presenting sponsor, Nike.
In this episode, you got to hear our conversation with the legendary Caitlin Clark and our experience being in her Christmas campaign for Nike. From Anywhere.
It was a great experience and a great message. Caitlin's beginnings may have been humble, but her dreams never were.
She turned driveway buckets into record-breaking shots, filling field house bleachers, then selling out stadiums.
That's right. Caitlin proves that dreams are never out of range.
Man, she's such an inspiration to all the people out there. And I really resonate with her mentality about getting 1% better every single day.
Shout out to Nike and shout out to Caitlin for being such good friends of the show and having us be a part of the From Anywhere campaign.
All right, 92%ers, if you want to get in on the challenge and shoot from anywhere like us, visit at Nike Basketball on Instagram and get in on the action.
Let's go, baby. Thank you to our partner, Xfinity.
With Xfinity, you can get the most reliable Wi-Fi throughout the home at the same price for 5 whole years. Man, that's crazy. 5 whole years.
It is crazy. And I mean, really, when you think about it, I mean, we do everything online these days. Your phone, like we're doing this podcast, it all freaking just comes down to the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
it's pretty crazy.
Yeah. It's nuts. It's a Wi-Fi driven world, and Xfinity is the best at it.
All right now.
Xfinity Wi-Fi connects everything in the home and fixes problems before you even notice them.
Security cameras, thermostats, everything working together like a well-oiled machine.
And here's the kicker. With Xfinity, you get everything you need, included with no contracts, no commitments. That's data, equipment, and the most reliable Wi-Fi included for 5 whole years.
How about it? Ready to experience the most intelligent Wi-Fi on Earth? Learn more at Xfinity.com. Xfinity. Imagine that.
All right, everyone, we got some new news from NHL on TNT. And this one's pretty awesome.
That's right. For the first time ever, the NHL is bringing the Winter Classic to South Florida. Ice in Florida doesn't sound like it's going to work, but outdoor hockey in Miami in January, we're going to have to tune in to see how they pull this one off.
Yeah, you got the 2-time defending champs, Florida Panthers, and friend of the show, Matthew Tkachuk, taking on the New York Rangers, one of the original 6 teams in the NHL.
And the uniforms for this game are legit.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. The Panthers are dropping a new look that mixes those old school Florida hockey vibes with the nods to their history.
Love it. Yeah, and the Rangers are rolling out the special Centennial jersey inspired by the early days of the franchise.
It's going to look different. feel a little different. And it's one you don't want to miss.
Watch the Discover NHL Winter Classic January 2nd at 7 p.m. Eastern on TNT, True TV, and HBO Max. Hockey being played outdoors is just something special.
Dude, if I could go, I'd be there.
Check it out. All right, Trav, now that you've seen the video evidence of me jumping and attempting to dunk, what do you think of the chance?
You're further away than I thought you were, dude. I'm not going to lie, man. But I will say this. You were jumping like you've never jumped before in your life. Not like you look like a baby deer jumping.
Oh, dude, so
we need to get, that's what I'm saying. You're very uncoordinated. We need to get you into like the good gather step into the power jump with two. Right now, you don't have the right mechanics.
The athleticism is so bad. It just went so quick.
You're naturally quick. When you found out the fundamentals for the cone drill, you set the record in the combine. So it's like, we just need you to you have the power. You're up there. We got the slow-mo replay to help us see that you're up there. We just got to get you to time it up right and get the fundamentals right.
So we did do the Vertec. Here's what's crazy. You know the Vertec where you like stand and jump and touch the things? So from standing, like not moving and jumping,
how high up are you getting?
I'm over 10 foot. Just standing and jumping.
Dude, that's fine. You need to get a basketball in the hoop. I'd probably say you need to get to like 10-6. 10-6 makes sense, but I think you need to get a little higher.
Here's what's crazy though. Just standing and jumping, I'm over 10 foot. Running and jumping and doing the same test, I only got like an inch and a half higher. Like I should be able to gain more height by running and jumping, right?
You would think, but I think it's all dependent upon your body like type and your athleticism. Right now, you're just an athlete. You're a powerful athlete.
But that's what I'm saying. If I get more efficient at it, I should be able to get that higher, right?
I would say you're going to produce more momentum, which will then get you higher. Yes. But I think for a guy like you really only need 2 to 3 steps into a good, powerful base. I'll put together a tutorial and I'll get back to you and I'll help you with some of the gather steps into the power.
There's an Instagram clip that talks about the penultimate step, which I think is what you're talking about, where they do this gather. That's why I wanted to ask Caitlin about I've heard about the penultimate step and just see what like.
Yeah, that would have been the best. She would have laughed in your face.
Like, what? I'm going deep into this.
Oh no, she's a pro. She might have known.
I've been looking up Jordan drills. Did you ever do Jordan drills?
You're barking up the wrong tree.
Okay,
you're going down the wrong road. You need to follow
too much.
You need to follow the fat boy roll. All right. You're not Jordan. You don't have an ounce of Jordan in you other than the heart, the courage, and the dog.
Where do I get the CC1s at?
That's a question for Caitlin. I don't know when they're coming out.
Is there any way I can get a prototype size 14 in the next 30 days?
Let's think about this. Who jumps higher, Michael Jordan or Caitlin Clark? You want the Caitlin Clarks or you want the Michael Jordans?
Honestly, I want the Caitlin Clarks. Let's get into this week 17 of the NFL season. How's that sound, Trav?
That's right. Bold Topics brought to you by Xfinity, the most reliable fiber-powered Wi-Fi.
You played on Christmas Day.
I did, and Christmas games are always as magical as they sound, man.
It looked magical.
Arrowhead was rocking. The stadium was packed. Broncos fans were there. Chiefs fans were there. Everyone was having a merry old time. Obviously, we didn't come out with the win, but man, it was a fun night. I'm proud of the gang that we had in red out there trying to figure it out and come away with the victory. Obviously down a lot of big names, but led into the game by my guy Chris Oladukin, man.
We were playing some golf earlier this off season. I was looking forward to seeing him sling it a little bit.
That's right. Yeah, Chris he's an awesome guy. He's been on the team for a while now and finally getting his opportunity to get some NFL experience, man. And it's just fun. You know what it's like. And honestly, I haven't had this feeling of like seeing a young guy at quarterback, living out his dream, just excited to be in the moment. Like we would come off the field and you could just see, man, this guy was loving every single moment, even through the good or the bad. And it was awesome to get out there and rock with him, man. And I was just proud of the way he handled the situation, handled the moment. Obviously, no turnovers and just gave us a chance to win at the end.
He did. What I wanted to ask you this because a lot of times, like when you're on to the third string quarterback, you're usually a guy that hasn't had a lot of reps with the ones. How many? I mean, I know he's been there for a while, but how many times have you caught a ball from Chris?
I'm a busybody at practice. I like to get some work in. So during defensive periods, things like that, I'm usually around all of the quarterbacks. So it wasn't the first time I'd ever caught a pass from him here or there. Like I've at least seen it come out of his hands and throughout the week have worked with him enough to where it wasn't surprising seeing the ball come out of his hands.
Nice.
He throws a good ball, and on top of that, man, he's a gamer. He's going to go out there and he's going to have some fun. I call it the Chris O experience, baby. The Oladukin experience. Know what's going to happen. He's got that exciting playmaking ability. Yeah. Because he's a mobile quarterback and he can get out of the pocket and he keeps his eyes downfield when he does. And he showcased a little bit of that this past Christmas.
Oladukin, I'm playing with Travis. I mean, yeah, he's the greatest tight end of all time. I'd be a fool not to lean on him a little bit. And he was just great the whole game.
Wish I could have been there for him a little bit more, but he still played his ass off.
A little more. It was like the entire 2-minute drive was throw the ball to the Big Yeti.
Yeah, and I think the Chiefs, for getting a little Travis chant going for me there. I think Coach Reed heard what the people wanted, and man, if you guys could have done that, the first 12 years of my career, that would have been awesome. No, I'm kidding. Coach Reed's always dialing me up, and it's just whether or not the defense is the right defense for me to get the ball. But it was fun that Chris was trying to find me, knowing there was a fun little 2-minute drive till we came up short.
One more game left in this season, and you're headed to Vegas. What is how are we feeling heading into this one?
It's Vegas, man. It's Raiders week, man. It's always no matter what the score is. Obviously, two teams where we know our season ends after this Sunday, and you're just playing for the love of the game and the honor of wearing the Chiefs helmet. In a fierce rivalry, man. And I know we've already beat them once. We gave them a goose egg, and they're going to be ready for this one. They're going to be excited for this one. And I know Pete Carroll is going to have those guys fired up and ready to rock and roll, knowing how motivating he is. And they're at home where they're comfortable. And yeah, I'm excited to go out to Vegas and finish this year off.
Yeah. Well, you guys will be playing them without Max Crosby, who has unfortunately been placed on IR, with what appears to be a devastating injury. I don't know if you saw this Instagram video of him really going through it, but we can play that right now. It's a shame. He's just so hampered. You hate seeing it.
Oh, that boy's a baller. That boy's a baller.
Oh, terrible defense.
Yeah, we got to get in the stance. We got to get in a better stance than that.
Oh, good effort, though. Good energy.
Look at him. Yeah. Dude, I've seen a bunch of clips of Max balling, man. Max can play.
I think what's more clear here is that Max probably is not hampered with much of an injury and that the Raiders are probably tanking.
Michigan guy, man. He loves to play the game of basketball, man.
That's fair. I shouldn't lead to such conclusions.
It's unfortunate. Him and Brock Bowers both on IR. Brock, unbelievable player. I know he's got to get some stuff fixed, and I know Max has got to get some stuff fixed, but two fierce competitors, I guarantee you'll be back out there next year rocking and rolling.
Trav, congrats on another Pro Bowl selection. Way to go, Big Yeti. What number is this for you?
10, maybe?
You hit a decade? You've been in the Pro Bowl for a decade? Jesus, Travis. Well, you led fan voting for the second year in a row.
I think that's what got me in.
It does count for a large chunk. I used to think that too, but I think I've seen somebody win the fan vote and not get in before. I think I saw that one time. Anyways, Creed Humphrey, Chris Jones, and Trey Smith are also in. This is also your 11th Pro Bowl. So you've actually been in so many times, you've forgotten how many times you've been in. You've played in one Pro Bowl? I think I was at it too in Hawaii.
No, I played in two. I played in one with you in Orlando. We played against each other in one.
We did. Was that the following year?
Yeah, it was the first year it was in Orlando.
It was 2016. That's what year it was.
Yep.
And you were in Hawaii, 2014 or 15?
It was 15. So the year of 14, season of 14, 15 in Hawaii, and then the season of 16 or 15
That's what it was.
In Orlando in 16.
Because I went when the Pro Bowl was in Arizona. Then I went back to Hawaii
for a
year.
Where
you went. We both went out there together.
I personally thought I got snubbed for that Arizona Pro Bowl, but it's whatever.
That's the way it worked. I got snubbed the year before.
But there were a few guys that got snubbed last year that I got snuck in there.
It happens every year. The year that we played against each other in Orlando, I had one of the worst years of my career. When they said you're an alternate for the Pro Bowl, and then they said, hey, the other two guys are out, you're in the Pro Bowl, I was like, this is fucking crazy. Yeah. I do not deserve to be here at all. I'll be there.
I won the Pro Bowl MVP, got the car with a whopping 33 yards and 1 touchdown and 2 first downs.
Wow.
Had a fake field goal that got me 3 yards and a first down. Got a deep cross thrown to me by Andy Dalton, the Red Rocket. Let's go, Andy. And that was it.
Congratulations on making the Pro Bowl, Trev. You want to move on to some other NFL news?
Yeah, let's move on to Eagles Bills. What a showstopper. It actually was an entertaining game. There was a lot of shit going on.
Crazy second half.
Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen. Gotta see primetime football. Fucking love it. And it was only Eagles 13, Bills 12. And it came down to the last 2 minute last minute drive with Josh Allen and a 2-point conversion.
I mean, it's a great win. They beat the Eagles beat the Bills, who are a lot of people saying the number one favorite out of the AFC. A lot of people think that it's Josh Allen's year. So for the Eagles to go into Buffalo and win this game just shows, how good the Eagles are. Do you know how tough it is to beat the best team in the AFC? Some people are saying. Some people are saying. Do you know how hard it is to beat that team while you don't get a single pass completion in the second half? Do you know how hard that is? That's how good the Eagles are. That's how good we are, Philadelphia.
They went over in the second half.
It's actually the second time we've won a game this year without completing a pass in the second half, which is remarkable.
What?
That's how good we are, bro.
Bro, this offense is too fucking good, dude. That is insane.
It is. It's kind of crazy.
I was watching the game. I didn't even notice that.
It's just like 3 and out. And then before you know it, you've had I think they only had 17 plays in the entire second half. So, yeah, not good. Not good. And most of it, listen, I thought Jalen actually played pretty good. So that stat kind of you would think would be quarterback driven. And they were.
Rainy game. We're running the football. Had the lead.
But the run game, I mean, it was bad. And especially in the second half, and not just these 2 to 3 yard runs, but negative runs where you're in 2nd and 12, you're in 2nd and 13. And it was a very frustrating game to watch offensively, to say the least.
Buffalo's got some guys with some motors on that D line, man. They can be disruptive, man. Tall guys, long arms.
The Eagles have been trending better in running the ball, right? They did well against the Raiders. They did well against the Commanders. This was their chance to do it against a team that is going to be in the playoffs. And it was a little frustrating seeing the performance, to be honest with you. And credit to the Bills. I thought they did some things. They kept putting the safety down, and then they blitzed from the other side, and it messed them up a number of times. They were slanting the front, and that was throwing them off. It's just, these are things that you would hope they'd be able to handle at this time of the year. And it was a frustrating game to see them have opportunities to have plays, right? You're running outside zone away from a nickel pressure. That is a chance to be a gash if you block it upright. But because they're not on the same page, because the safety's showing he's down over here, the tight end tackler going to the safety, the backside knows the nickel pressure's coming. They're boxing. Nobody's blocking the middle linebacker.
Yeah.
I'm what are we doing, guys?
Yeah.
And it's communication like that. Guys are being let run free. Did we zone this off? Why is nobody blocking the 3 technique? It was not a great performance collectively up front, to be honest with you. And it's frustrating as a former offensive lineman, a guy in that room and knows how good all those players are, where it's dude, we got to be better than this, boys.
Listen, good teams find a way to win those games when they're not at their best, and that's what Philly did, man.
Well, the positive is we held Josh Allen, the best rushing attack. We weren't great against Chicago, right? Chicago ran all over us. We go out there against James Cook and Buffalo's had a great ground game all season.
Oh yeah,
and we performed really well.
Yeah,
have a great goal line stand, 4th down, keep Josh Allen out of the end zone. Great tackle by Zach Bond. Blocked field goal. The defense played out of their mind, and that's the positive coming out of this thing.
I'll tell you what, going into that last drive, though, man, it just looked like prime Josh Allen, man. Guys showed some resilience, showed some fight, showed some heart, knowing that he's got the foot issue right now, and or it looked like he got rolled up pretty good in there, and just fighting through everything. And I know he's kicking himself. You could see him kicking himself after that 2-point conversion. But I've been there, and you already know he's going to learn from it and keep it moving.
What do you think of the 2-point conversion call? We were talking about this on Monday Night Countdown. What do you think of McDermott's choice?
Dude, what? You got fucking Josh Allen? Are you kidding me? Every time. Man. Not even think about it.
The Eagles had like 2 first downs the second half. You don't feel comfortable going into overtime?
I feel so comfortable with a guy like Josh Allen and the ball in his hands and 2 yards to get.
They had already had a goal line stand in the exact same 2 yards.
That's why I might be the worst head coach of all time. Is just I'm putting
We're going for it.
Are you kidding me? What is that? What are we? I could end it here? No, I got ball players.
Yeah, I'm kind of just messing around.
Honestly, if he's a mobile quarterback, I'm feeling even more confident because there's the threat. If you drop everybody and all that, it's like he could still find a way to run it in or get out of the pocket and make something shake. So
when you make this decision, it's always going to be damned if you do, damned if you don't. If it doesn't work out, everybody's going to say it was the wrong call. If you make it the play was open, like it's there, right? Just missed the throw. And
you can play devil advocate and say, they just blocked a field goal before that. They just blocked the extra point or whatever before that.
The one thing that I thought was interesting that we kind of got to on the desk last night was I think it's actually probably a better call that they went for it too, because like at some point, like this, everybody's saying this is Josh's year to try and go win this thing, right? Mahomes is out of it. Burrow's out of it.
Anytime Josh Allen's playing the game of football, it's his year. That guy, he's That's got fair. That ability.
As with anything, the more reps you get in certain scenarios, usually the better and more comfortable you are operating them in the future. So now, like, obviously this one didn't work out for Josh. He gets pressured on his right. He's moving to his left, tries to make the throw, and it's a little bit off target in terrible conditions. This same scenario might come up in a gotta have it moment in the playoffs. And now this entire team has had a rep of this, and maybe they feel even more comfortable now repping it again when it matters most. So that was another reason I thought, hey, you know what? Maybe I'm kind of more on board than I thought with McDermott deciding to go for it. So in the end, I kind of agree with you.
Eagles got the Commanders at home for the last game of the season, and I'm sure the link will be rocking for that one. Could move up to the 2nd seed with a win and the Bears losing.
Which could happen. They're going to be playing Detroit. The Eagles will probably be resting starters. Like, I don't think that we're going to see a lot of significant players playing in this one.
I feel like we had a game like this, and the coach came in and he was like, we were heavy in the first half to where we had a comfortable lead, or and then we let all the other games kind of play out and see where they were at half. And so who knows?
We did the same thing in 2023 when I was my last year, and we decided to go out against New York because we wanted to get some momentum going offensively because we weren't playing great. And we ended up getting A.J. Brown hurt to where he couldn't play in the playoff game. Jalen got his finger banged up. Like, it was catastrophic. So I am fully on board with do not risk getting anybody you don't want and are not going to be happy about missing for that playoff game. Sit them on the bench. Unless you have a chance to get the 1 seed, I don't give a crap who you're playing. Take the rest when you can get it. I believe the Rams have already said that they're going to go in playing to win, right? So they're going to be playing starters. San Francisco and Seattle are going to be playing to try and get the 1 seed.
And that's huge.
That's huge. So the Eagles have a chance to rest and then play a team from the West Coast, likely, who's going to be traveling to the East Coast. And you're going to play them on a week where they just played previously and you've gotten a week of rest.
A week of rest, yeah.
I think that's a big advantage, and I would take that if I was the Eagles.
The reality of it is that you can't just rest everyone. So guys are going to be out there playing. So you got to be kind of smart with the position that you're putting your guys in, and at the same time, you still want to go out there and win the football game and give yourself a chance at the 2 seed.
I'm going to be honest too. I think resting some guys, we can still win this game against Washington. I'm not trying to say anything.
Up. It's football, man. Anything can happen no matter who's out there. Look at San Fran right now. They're fucking rocking and rolling, and they've had the worst of kind of injuries. Yeah, that was a crazy game.
That was my biggest surprise of the year, is that San Fran is competing for the NFC title. They've lost for best Fred Warner, Nick Bosa. Their starting quarterback has been out for 8 games. Brock Purdy's missed. They've missed George Kittle for a lot of the season. Trent Williams went down last week in the first play of the game. So, like, the fact that these dudes are still like 12 wins competing for the NFC title, like, is nuts.
Kyle Shanahan.
And you got to give John Lynch some credit too, built in a deep roster, able to overcome it, right?
Yeah.
Like, if they don't have Mac Jones, maybe they aren't sitting where they're at, right? But they go and get him in the offseason. He plays well when Brock goes down. I mean, this is probably the most impressive season I've seen from the 49ers, just with all of these things factored in, right? Like, it's crazy. Like, they've had a super team, and like, of course they've been successful with a great coach and great players. But this year, the fact that they've still been this consistently good with all of the injuries and, adversity they've had to overcome, very impressive.
A big week 18 games coming up. Broncos Chargers could decide the 1 seed. That is, if Denver wins, they clinch the number 1 seed, and Chargers have said they are resting their starters. So I wouldn't just go in there lollygagging around. I know Harbaugh's going to have them boys fired up and ready to rock and roll, no matter who's out there rolling. And Trey Lance, he's come in and he's shown he's got some spark. Sunday Night Football, Steelers Ravens. Winner wins the AFC North. Loser eliminated from the playoffs. That is going to be a fun game to watch. Old school AFC North win to get in. Are you kidding me? Doggone, that shit gets me fired up, man. Reminds me of the Roethlisberger and fucking Ray Lewis days, man. I'm
going to watch the game just because I always get excited to watch the Steelers and Ravens play, and I grew up in the AFC North.
Come on now, baby. You already know.
But like, let's be honest, are either of these two teams going to be competing for it at the end of the day this year? Like, it's kind of like the NFC South, where, I don't know, the Steelers were looking pretty good before DK got suspended, though. They were having a good finish to the season.
Darnell Washington's out too, man. That dude, 300-pound tight end running the seams.
He's a beast.
And Ravens not sure if Lamar Jackson is playing or not.
If Derrick Henry and you got Patrick Ricard leading the way and they're running like they did last week, I mean, that was an impressive performance by those guys.
Yeah, but Lamar Jackson's Lamar Jackson. If he's playing, it's a completely different game. Saturday, Bucks Panthers. If the Panthers win, they're in.
Well, they've done everything they can to not get in. They've lost twice to the Saints, right? Like, it's the fact that this division is still up for grabs is bonkers. The Bucks, who I love, I mean, the Bucks are my favorite team coming into the season, and they have fallen off a cliff. They've had injuries all season. They haven't played great down the stretch here. Baker is one of my favorite quarterbacks in the league. It has not been a great second half of the season for the Bucks. Panthers have had every opportunity the last few weeks to clinch this thing, not even playing like top opponents in a lot of this stuff, and they just refuse to clinch it. It's nuts. It is crazy. So yeah, we're going to see Bucks and Panthers duke it out to see who comes up on the NFC South. I will always root for the Bucks. I love Todd Bowles. I love Baker Mayfield.
Well, the Bucks are going to need the Saints to beat the Falcons on Sunday and a win against the Panthers themselves.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, they got guys to where if the Bucks get in and they get rolling, that's a team you can't take lightly.
They've just been banged up, and it's kind of hurt them all season long, and they haven't been themselves. Offensive line, they've had a bunch of injuries. They've lost, I think, every one of their skill position players has been down at some point, between Evans, Godwin, Egbuka, Irving, like all of them at some point have gotten hurt. So it's been a rough year for those guys.
Yeah. And
you can see the frustration in some of the press conferences from Todd Bowles, and hopefully they can get in there, because I love those guys. And either way, looking forward to this one.
And we got a hell of a showdown on Saturday night, baby. The flex game is Niners Seahawks. The winner of the NFC West actually wins the number 1 seed in the NFC. So the winner of the Niners Seahawks game is gets to play all their games at home.
The Seahawks defense is absurd. There's really 3 defenses have been the best in the NFL in my mind this year, and it's the Seahawks, Houston, and I'm going to go with the Eagles. I think those 3 teams have been like, their defense has won them so many games.
You can throw Denver up there too.
Yeah, that's fair. The Niners offense is rolling. I could see this going either way. I really could. I do kind of lean Seahawks just because of how great their defense is. I don't think the Niners are going to come by points as easily as they have the last few weeks. And I think Darnold will be able to put up a good showing against this Niners defense that's been banged up.
Seahawks got 2 Cleveland guys, 1 Cincinnati Bearcat and Kobe Bryant. You kidding me, man? AJ Barner, tight end. Let's go. I'm just kidding.
What about Juszczyk? Kyle Juszczyk's a Cleveland
guy, Medina guy.
Yeah.
Harvard guy. George Kittle, tight end. Yeah, I'm just going to watch it for the love of it. You're right.
I'm going to just thoroughly enjoy this game. The Niners have been there, and they've been so great for so long, although they've had adversity.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Niners.
No. Sorry. Well, I was just saying the Niners have been there before. We're excited about that. Probably not. Do you think about this? Sam Darnold was in a Week 18 game to clinch the number 1 seed last year. And that game, followed by the playoff game, is essentially why he wasn't brought back in Minnesota, right?
That's crazy.
And now all of a sudden he's in the exact same scenario, Week 18, and he's done the exact same thing to another team in Seattle.
Pay that man.
Well, I kind of wanted to work out for him. That's all I'm saying.
And he's a good dude.
Is there a lot of scoreboard watching in Week 18? There definitely is. Like the Eagles will be watching the game in Chicago, most likely, right? Any team that is been conveniently scheduled at the same time by the league office because they know that the seating and placements matter, there will be people watching the scoreboard all game long, for sure.
Unless you do what the Panthers did last week and you don't show any games on the scoreboard.
Oh, wow. Dave Canales.
I'm pretty sure we did that as well. In a situation where the Patriots were playing the Dolphins, and Kevin Harlan, one of the best ever in my opinion. I fucking love that guy. Might be a little biased because he's a Kansas City guy, but also no, he's a legend. And he was literally calling both games at the same time on the Chiefs broadcast. He was watching the Dolphins game, calling that game. A play would happen in the Kansas City game. He'd call that. Dude, it was awesome.
He's just a beast.
Yeah. And then you just randomly heard everyone in the stands start going nuts because the Ryan Fitzmagic and the Miami Dolphins found a way to beat Brady and the Patriots, and we got the 1 seed.
I never felt like watching the scoreboard took me out of the current game. Like I was just like, all right, what's the score? Ooh, if we go really hard for this next quarter and win this game, we're in.
I think the reason is because you should be thinking that regardless.
Maybe I'm just not against scoreboard watching. What's wrong with scoreboard watching?
Shout out to Fitzmagic, baby. I got to see him during the Christmas game last week. That was awesome.
Which quarterback had the best O-line Christmas gifts? Caleb Williams gifted his offensive lineman Bottega Veneta and Don Julio.
Bottega Veneta.
What's Bottega Veneta?
It's a really, really nice brand. I have a few of their bags. It's awesome. They're awesome.
So it's a bag.
They do everything. They make clothes, sunglasses to.
It's like a Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, it's very similar. They got in terms of like brand recognition and everything.
Brandon, pull up a Bottega duffel bag. Give them some free advertising right now. Sounds like they need it.
That's what you pull up? That's what you pull up, Brandon.
You think I'd be into that?
I said a duffel. I told you a duffel bag.
You think I'm a fucking nurse?
This is just the website.
I said duffel bag. You could have put Bottega Veneta duffel bag.
If I pull up a company's website and that is the first thing on the page, I don't even want to look at their duffel bags if they're making fucking.
You ruined this, Brandon. You completely ruined this.
So travel bags you want me to click on?
Oh my God. Just don't get out of the website.
What the fuck?
What's next? What else we got? Jacoby Brissett, Christmas gifts to the Cardinals offensive line. Ramoa luxury suitcase, Versace robe, Bond number 9 cologne. The guys are going to be looking good, traveling, smelling good, traveling. Enjoying the nice Versace robe. I went Versace robe one year for a lot of the guys on the team. I think it was tight ends and quarterbacks and running backs, maybe.
Okay.
They got a lot of good versions, man, and luxury robes, man. Can't go wrong, dude.
Josh Allen got his lineman 1/4 of a cow. That's a great gift for an O lineman. It's a great gift,
dude.
As long as you got a deep freezer.
I was about to say, as long as you got a fridge full enough for a quarter of a cow.
Yeah,
that's hilarious, dude.
It's great.
We're eating beef. That's good stuff right there.
Beef. All in on the beef. Mahomes gave out Hubolt watches, full swing kit. Oh, nice.
Or at least
Beats headphones, Oakley Meta glasses.
Nice.
Renault luggage. Renault was really going all in with the quarterbacks. All right. A Venton e-bike. Nice.
The e-bike was a hit. Guys were flying around on those outside the facility. Those things can go. Jared Goff. Custom golf carts. We've seen that one before. Seen that one before. Can always appreciate a nice custom golf cart.
Aaron Rodgers, Can-Am off-road side-by-sides. Now that's a freaking
Can-Am. What's a Can-Am off-road side-by-side?
It's a quad. It's a quad.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. That's fucking badass.
Think you can get after it.
Hell yeah.
Man. Ooh, here we go. Here's the video. Oh no, I'm wrong. These things are souped up.
Yeah, that thing is.
Yeah, they're more like they're more doom buggy-ish.
Dude, that thing is sweet.
Joe Burrow gave his offensive lineman actual prehistoric fossils. This is a first. For creativity, Joe.
How would you feel if you got a fossil?
I would be so fucking excited. Are you kidding me?
You're into fossils? You're a big natural history museum guy?
A fucking the bones of a decayed animal from millions of years ago? I would love that.
Nice. All right, so you're not a flat earth guy. You believe that the earth has been around that long. Nice.
Last year, Burrow gifted his O-lineman an authentic Japanese katana sword. I saw that last year. Joe's creative with the gifts. He's a good gift giver. I like this.
Tom Brady and his team went undefeated. The undefeated year, I forget what year it was. It was like 08, 09, somewhere around there. And Brady got his entire offensive line brand new SUVs. But the kicker was that it was a 1-year lease.
Ooh. So what? So they just had to give them back?
I don't know if there was an option to where they could pay the rest to like buy it.
Well, it has to be, right? There's always an option to buy.
I thought that was absolutely hilarious. And Tom was on the broadcast talking about beggars can't be choosers, which is right, dude. You got to appreciate your gift no matter what it is. If you got to give it back.
SUV for a year doesn't sound terrible.
Dude, that's badass. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Bold Topics was brought to you by Xfinity, the most reliable fiber-powered Wi-Fi. All right. Trav, what do you think? Where should we go from here?
Let's wrap up some football with our Stamps of the Week, man. Stamp of the Week is brought to you by the NHL on TNT. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The NHL, one of our favorite sports, is in full swing. So don't miss the NHL Winter Classic, which is always one of the biggest hockey games that the NHL has, and it's outside, typically at a football stadium or a baseball stadium. Nice. I think football stadium is the only place I remember it. But either way, the Rangers are taking on the Panthers down there in Miami on January 2nd. So it'll be a little New Year's fun as always and on TNT. But let's get to our stamps.
I want to look at this video. There's a nominee in here for a grandmother, and I'm always in on that. Can we play that video? Let's see what this sweet old lady has to say. Judging by the description, it might not be so sweet.
I got Kelsey. Oh my fucking god!
Oh!
All right, Grandma's got a foul mouth.
What is it, signed? Did you sign it?
Yeah, it says signed jersey right there on the...
Oh, there we go. Yeah, context, please, Jason. Nice, Grandma. Way to go. A little signed Travis Kelce. She seemed pretty excited.
Yeah, she was pumped. She said, holy fucking shit. Our grandma didn't cuss at all, actually. She would say things like shoot and darn.
Yep.
But I'm with that kind of grandma, too.
I am, for sure. Right up my alley.
Something tells me that Dad's mother might have been a little bit more on that side of the road.
She ever had the cigarettes out of her mouth, maybe. I just remember going to that house and be like, I can't fucking breathe. Like, what are we doing?
That's what called for. Yes, of course I remember.
I'd walk into that fucking house down in Florida. I mean, what the fuck? I can't.
A fucking ashtray. Like, Grandma, outside? You don't even need to fucking spark another one. It's in here.
Yeah.
The smoke is in here.
It's not left.
I spent more time on her fucking porch down there than I did inside the house.
Dude, it's nuts.
Shout out to Grandma Kelsey, though. She was awesome. Sweet woman. Sweet woman.
It was Grandma Fur, really. I think her name was Thelma Fur, if I'm not mistaken. That tells you a lot about that side of the family. Yeah, name alone. Thelma Fur? All right, well, she probably hails from Appalachia some capacity. It's a hillbilly name if I've ever heard of a hillbilly name.
That was the West Virginia side.
Thelma Fur. Oh, she's drinking some moonshine.
She's whipping that shit up. That's why Dad wanted to go down there. He's trying to get some homemade moonshine.
No doubt. All right, who else have we got? Orlando Brown Jr., friend of the show. I once seen Cody Ford outrun a wild pit bull with a 24-pack of beer in his arms. They were glass bottles. Athlete.
Oh, dude, did you see this play? Dude, you have to watch this. They put him all the way out to the field on the 3-by and fucking threw him a hitch. You got
It's amazing.
Oh, you got to go with that one.
I'm going Cody Ford. I was going to go Vic Fangio, but after seeing a offensive lineman catch a hitch on the outside of 345, I don't know how I don't go with that one. All right, who do you got, Trev?
I'll go with Trey McBride, who broke Zach Ertz's record for the most receptions by a tight end in one season, 116. Yeah. Big Ertzy had that for a long time. And a guy who was in the room with Zach Ertz for a few years. Trey McBride took some notes from the old ball player while he was there in Arizona. And congrats, Trey, man. That's a hell of an honor, hell of an accomplishment, man. One of the best tight ends. Recently just got paid as the best tight end, which I'm proud as hell of him, and couldn't be a better guy, and one hell of a fucking football player. So Trey gets my stamp of the week, baby.
All right, and that does it for Stamp of the Week. Again, Stamp of the Week is brought to you by NHL on TNT. Again, don't miss the NHL Winter Classic between the Rangers and Panthers, January 2nd on TNT. Let's get into some no-dumb questions. All right, what do we want to hit? We got some no-dumb questions. Would you rather be forced and tortured catching Kelsey on a loop for the rest of your life, or get Brazilian waxed like Jason?
I'd rather get Brazilian waxed.
Yeah, just rip it off.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, easy decision.
By the way, the guy that, maybe not Brazilian wax, but the guy, we've mentioned Fitz multiple times. Did you see him?
Just got waxed.
Did you see him get waxed on TV, dude?
I did, and that's chest. I think chest might be worst.
Dude, it's so tender. Especially if you like the hair's been there areola? For a long time.
You get around that areola?
Oh baby. That thing might rip off. That thing might rip off. It's so tender. Nobody wants to be walking around out here with no nips.
Yeah. All right.
But I'd rather just get my gooch waxed.
What was your favorite gift you've received for Christmas this year? This goes out to Jake and Brandon as well. Happy holidays. My favorite gift is from Kylie. She submitted. So I liked a tweet from Kevin Nealon the other day, who is now doing paintings. I don't know if you're aware of this, but on Twitter, he has painted a bunch of celebrities in a very creative way, and he was releasing them in almost like a sweepstakes kind of style. Like you submit your name and email or whatever. And if your email gets picked, you get a chance to buy the prints. And Kylie won one of them. So I'm going to be getting an original Kevin Nealon print.
The best gift that I got was from Taylor. But it gives away things that we're trying to keep in-house. So not going to say it. And I love you, Tay, but Austin got me a great gift as well.
So Swift's good gift givers.
They are great. They are great gift givers. Oh, Patrick Mahomes got the rest of the offense, some PlayStation 5s and a portable PlayStation, like a suitcase that has a screen and an area you could put the PlayStation. It's like a portable, like gaming, suitcase. From Poga. Yeah.
That's cool. I really hope my girls get into video games, because I have not ever. I mean, we moved into this house in 2018, and I've never hooked up a video game console. Like, I miss playing video games, and I just don't have the time to really do it.
You know, it's a fun one for everyone.
What's that?
Mario Party.
Mario Party would be nuts. They would lose their minds playing some Mario Party.
That's what I'm saying.
Jake, Brandon, get in here. What are your favorite Christmas gifts? I feel like Jake's going to be a Super Bowl ring. I think that was a great gift.
Super Bowl ring might be up there for me, but I will, sticking with the theme of everyone shouting out their significant others, I'll shout out my wife. There's a sandwich spot that opened in Florence. We went to the sandwich spot, and they opened a place in LA, and they're doing, in Florence, Italy. And then they opened a place in LA, and they're doing sandwich making classes where they teach you how to make their own bread and build sandwiches and stuff like that. And she got me a sandwich making class gift. So we're doing that together. We're going to learn how to make this authentic Italian bread.
I'm happy for you, Jake. You know, you're going to learn how to make a sandwich.
We're a very big pro bread making podcast, and I'm very hyped on this gift.
Okay, Jason, shit all over it. Go ahead.
If I gave that gift to Kylie Kelsey, that was hey, go learn how to make a better sandwich. Like, that was not going to go over very well.
I knew exactly where this was going.
It's better that the rules are reversed for sure.
Man, I got a great idea for a gift, Kai.
Get to work.
I'm very hyped.
All right.
Brandon, you're next.
Lauren got me a bird poster.
Birds.
Noted birder.
Noted birder.
Some of my favorite birds are on here.
So wait, time out. Some of your favorite birds? What are we looking at here?
It's backyard LA birds. So yes, these are birds that I see frequently.
Okay. Which ones are your favorites on this poster?
Well, this is going to be a 3-hour episode. We're not going to have time for this.
Well, just give us one or two.
Black Phoebe. These little bastards are great. Good little insect birds.
Is it the sound? What's so great about them?
They're little birds that basically they perch on little low things in your yard and they just eat bugs all day. So you can just watch them like dive bomb your grass all day. They're little.
That's cool.
They clean house. They're great birds.
Nice.
And then if we're being honest, these little guys, the Cooper's hawk. Great bird. They eat rats out of the yard. These guys are the best.
Cooper's hawks are badass.
Fucking annihilate small little rodents.
Dude, maybe that's what I should be going. Instead of Kylie wants to get a cat for keeping mice out of the house, just get a falcon. Do a falcon. Right?
Ooh.
Become a falconer.
Falcons aren't in your basement, Jason. You need a cat. Falcons aren't in your basement.
They don't need to be in the basement if they prevent the rats from getting to the basement.
Yeah, you're going to want a falcon.
Mice, not rats.
Let's get you a falcon.
Outside of that poster, Brandon, what's your favorite bird of all time?
Favorite bird of all time? Ooh. I'll go for any kind of owl. But like seeing a great horned owl is great. Good bird.
Great horned owl?
Yeah.
What about what's the one that makes all the noise? It's not a screech owl. It's it has like a very like weird hoot where it goes.
Are you thinking the barn owl?
There's no animal that makes that fucking sound.
Barn owl has like a hoot. The barn owl kind of like will scream.
This should be your podcast, just Jason making bird sounds and you having to figure out what bird he's trying to be.
Are there any other no-dumb questions you want to go to? Is that it?
Let's get out of here.
We've been talking enough. That wraps up another episode of New Heights. Thank you to Caitlin Clark for coming on. And thank you to all of you guys for tuning in once again to this ridiculous podcast. Make sure you subscribe to the New Heights channel on YouTube and follow New Heights on the Wondery app or wherever you get your podcasts. You can listen to new episodes of New Heights ad-free right now by joining Wondery Plus in the Wondery app or on Apple Podcasts.
Once again, New Heights, a Wondery show brought to you by Nike. We already said it, but shout out to Caitlin Clark for jumping on. Shout out to Nike. Can't wait to see the CC ones. Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S for fun clips throughout the week. And thanks to our New Heights production team, we're always making us look better than we are and always making it look easy and fun for you guys. And for you guys, thank you for always tuning in. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
The spotlight around the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am burned brighter than ever this year, and one name fueled the frenzy: Travis Kelce. When the Kansas City Chiefs star confirmed his participation in the iconic California tournament, ticket sales skyrocketed within hours. Why? Because wherever Kelce goes, Taylor Swift isn't far from the conversation. Even though Swift didn't attend, speculation about a surprise appearance sent fans into overdrive. Spectators lined the course in Chiefs gear, hoping to witness the ultimate crossover moment between sports and pop culture. The buzz was undeniable. Professional golfer Mackenzie Hughes summed it up perfectly. Without Swift, it was busy. With her, it would have been absolute pandemonium. Kelce paired with Keith Mitchell during the Pro-Am rounds, but the leaderboard quickly became secondary. The real headline wasn't the scorecard. It was the spectacle. The 2027 Super Bowl buzz is already exploding. While championship celebrations are still fresh, attention has already shifted to the future, and once again, Taylor Swift is at the center of it. A new survey of over 3,000 U.S. NFL fans revealed Swift as the top choice to headline Super Bowl LXI at SoFi Stadium. She earned 7.6% of the vote, beating out Elton John and Adele. Her support wasn't limited to one fan base. Swift led among supporters of 13 franchises, topped rankings in 22 states, and even dominated across gender lines, a rare feat in sports entertainment polling. With betting odds already listing her as an early favorite, fans are dreaming big. A Swift halftime show and another Chiefs title run. From friendship bracelet to fairy tale. The romance that started during Swift's The Eras Tour stop in Kansas City has only grown more iconic. Kelce famously revealed on his podcast New Heights, which he co-hosts with his brother Jason Kelce, that he tried, and failed, to give Swift a friendship bracelet with his number on it. That viral moment eventually turned into one of the most talked about relationships in modern pop culture. In her documentary, The End of an Era, Swift is seen reading a heartfelt letter from Kelce before taking the stage. The note reflected on the night he first saw her perform, the night he says he met the love of his life. It was raw, it was real, and fans were hooked. Wedding Whispers and Lucky Number 13. Since their engagement announcement, speculation hasn't slowed down. Rumors suggest a possible June 13th, 2026 wedding, a date tied to Swift's famously lucky number. One rumored venue, Ocean House, reportedly denied claims about scheduling drama involving another couple. Still, the whispers continue. From potential bridesmaids like Lana Del Rey and Sabrina Carpenter to close Chiefs connections like Brittany Mahomes and Kylie Kelce, fans are analyzing every possibility. The bigger picture. Swift's presence has already delivered measurable impact, ratings spikes, merchandise surges, and global visibility for the Chiefs. The franchise isn't just competing for championships anymore. It's operating as a worldwide brand. With 2 NFL seasons before the 2027 Super Bowl, speculation may seem early, but in today's hype cycle, momentum builds fast. Whether it's another title run, a halftime headline, or a star-studded wedding, one thing is certain. The Kelce Swift era isn't slowing down. And next week, the world will still be watching.